From the sun-kissed shores of Sydney to the shadowed corridors of royal regret, a tour meant to crown Prince Harry and Meghan Markle as global icons instead sparked a rift that shattered their royal dreams. Imagine this: a whirlwind of cheering crowds, a pregnant Duchess dazzling Australia, yet behind the smiles, a storm brewed that would drive them across the Atlantic. Was this 2018 trip the Sussexes' triumph, or the fuse that lit their royal exit? Before we unravel this tale of glamour and heartbreak, tap that like button to fuel our royal saga, and subscribe to catch every twist of the crown's drama. Your support keeps the story alive. Let's step back to October 2018, when Harry and Meghan, newlyweds glowing with promise, landed in Australia for their first official royal tour. Fresh from their fairy tale wedding, watched by 5.5 million Aussies, they were the monarchy's modern face, young, diverse, and magnetic. The tour, tied to Harry's beloved Invictus Games, echoed the 1983 journey of Charles and Diana, whose charm had captivated Down Under. Hosted at Admiralty House, Sydney's harbourside gem, the Sussexes faced a grueling 16-day sprint, 76 engagements across Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and Tonga. Meghan, for months pregnant with Archie, knelt to hug children, clasped hands with elders, and beamed through jet lag, earning New York Times praise as the new face of royalty. Crowds roared, dubbing it Megmania, outshining even William and Kate's 2014 tour. But beneath the adulation, a darker truth simmered. The tour was a spectacle of royal duty, yet whispers suggest Meghan loathed every moment. Royal biographer Tina Brown, in her explosive The Palace Papers, reveals a duchess who found the endless ribbon-cutting and walkabouts pointless. A palace insider confided, Meghan didn't grasp the monarchy's representational role. She wanted to champion causes, not wave at crowds. In Sydney, as fans swarmed, Meghan reportedly muttered to aides, "What are they all doing here? It's silly." Harry too bristled, scorning the royal press pack, taxpayer-funded, mind you, with a curt, "Thanks for coming, not that anyone invited you." Their disdain clashed with the tour's success. 75 engagements, from Bondi Beach to Fiji's markets, showcased Meghan's stamina, but her heart wasn't in it. Was she misjudging the monarchy's grind, or craving a bigger stage? What's the deeper thread here? Meghan, inspired by Diana's humanitarian glow, seemed to envision herself as a global icon from day one. Brown argues she overlooked Diana's decades of humdrum duties, hospital visits, small-town galas, that built her legend. Meghan saw the palaces and Diana's stardom, Brown writes, but not the dogged work behind it. The tour's roaring crowds fueled Meghan's belief in Brand Sussex, a vision of elevated status within the royal hierarchy. Yet, back in London, the palace's cool reception stung. A former aide called the return a massive anticlimax, with no fanfare for their triumph. Harry, in his 2021 Oprah interview, said the tour exposed Meghan's brilliance, stirring palace envy. It brought back memories. Did the firm's silence signal rejection? Or was it protocol the Sussexes misread? Let's decode the symbolism. Australia's fervor, motorcades, outriders, flower-waving fans, was the monarchy's machine at its peak, a stage Diana once owned. Meghan, in flowing dresses and Diana-esque gestures, seemed poised to inherit that mantle. Her navy Dion Lee gown at Sydney Opera House screamed elegance. Her hugs to toddlers mirrored Diana's warmth. Yet her impatience with old-school duties betrayed a clash of eras. The monarchy thrives on quiet service, not instant stardom. Harry's press snub, meanwhile, echoed his mother's media battles, but lacked her finesse. Their gifts, boomerangs, stuffed koalas, piled high, yet Meghan's takeaway was ambition, not obligation. The tour, meant to bind them to the crown, instead lit a fuse of defiance. The fallout was seismic. Royal historian Tim Ewart told Sky News the tour broke Harry and Meghan, a catalyst for their 2020 exit. They expected praise, not silence, for Meghan's effortless connection with Fiji's villagers or Tonga's schoolchildren. Brown claims their hot-headed choices, rushing to ditch royal life, squandered a chance for amicable terms. By January 2020, they'd stepped back, settling in California with Archie. Their 2022 Netflix series Harry and Meghan framed the tour as a turning point, with Harry lamenting the firm's failure to embrace Meghan's talent. But the cost was steep. YouGov polls show Meghan's UK approval plummeting from 55% in 2019 to 20% in 2025, trailing only Prince Andrew. In Australia, a November 2024 poll found 45% support for the monarchy post-Charles, up from 35% in 2023, suggesting their charm didn't sway Republicans. As 2025's Trooping the Colour looms, this Australian odyssey haunts the Sussexes' legacy. The tour, a golden chance to cement their royal roles, instead exposed a fatal misstep. They craved impact without the grind. Was Meghan's frustration a rebel's cry against a rigid system, or a star's impatience with duty's slow burn? Their story, once a beacon of hope, now wrestles with isolation, their Montecito empire overshadowed by a crown they left behind. What do you think? Did the Sussexes squander their royal destiny, or were they doomed by a palace that couldn't embrace them? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading every word. Smash that like button if you're gripped, and subscribe for more royal revelations. Join us next as we chase the crown's next chapter. Thank you for watching.